Come on in. Welcome to my Bay Area apartment tour. So I recently moved from New York City back in June, and even though I was pretty used to the high rent prices in the city, I was still really surprised at how expensive everything was in the Bay Area. So this is a 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and I live here with my husband and my 7-month-old baby, and we paid $3,600. So starting off the house tour, when you first come in, I have this little area for shoes. This is a shoe-free household, especially with the baby starting to crawl. So this is where we keep all our everyday shoes, and on top we have some kind of everyday essentials like keys, AirPods, candle, hand sanitizer, and things like that. We have this cute baby shoes that he's probably not going to wear because he's not walking yet. Moving on to the bay window area, something that really caught my eye when I was doing the house tour was the tall ceilings and the really big windows. So I was pregnant and in my 3rd trimester when we were house hunting from New York. So all the tours were done virtually, and that was one of the first things that caught my eye here. I really like all the light that comes in through these tall windows, and I really like the airy feeling that this tall ceilings give. So here is the workout area. So here we have the Peloton that I brought from New York, have some yoga mats and some adjustable dumbbells, and they've been really great for working out from home. And here I have my first Christmas tree. It's a fake tree. But now that I have a baby, I feel like I want to do all these, like start my traditions and partake in all the holiday fun. So I have my tree that I set up the other day. And here to the main area of the living room, I have this sectional from 6 Penny. It really fit perfectly with the length of the living room. And I also got the coffee table from 6 Penny. And this coffee table is great because it's a lower height than most coffee tables. So it's great to just sit at and do work, or it's even great for my baby to sit at and kind of play with us. Moving on to the other side of the living room, I have this console table that I brought from the office in New York. And it's sort of our media table. So I have my record player, my speaker, as well as some records and some books and albums. Here I have this big mirror, which really opens up the space, and my baby likes to kind of play in front of it. We lay out a play mat for him. We have this basket of his favorite toys here. I got a toy subscription that kind of sends age-appropriate toys for the baby, so it's been really great to have him play with different toys as he grows up. Next up, we have our kitchen. It's a pretty good-sized kitchen, especially coming from New York City, and it really fits all the storage and all the stuff that I had for the kitchen. So it's an eat-in kitchen. So I have my dining table that I brought from New York. And then on the counter, I have some of my daily essentials. I have my coffee maker. I have my little formula station, and also have my rice cooker. I have a dishwasher. This kitchen has actually pretty good storage. So coming from New York, one of my dreams was to not have to use the oven for storage, which is what I did in New York. So every time I wanted to bake something, I would have to take all my pots and pans out, bake, and then put it all back in. But thankfully, there's enough storage so I can kind of keep all my pots and pans in its own dedicated area. I also have some bakeware here, which has been really great. And then a little more storage area here. This is sort of our like pantry area. So I have some like food items and Tupperware and things like that here. And now that our baby is sitting up on his own and starting to eat solids, I have this baby chair, which is supposed to grow with the baby, and they're supposed to be able to use it until they're basically like older children. So this is the chair that we got. One thing we started doing when I moved here is composting. So I have this compost bin as well as this trash can that has a separate compartment for recycling. and that has made everything so easy. So let's move to the other side of the house. So first is our bedroom. This is one of the smaller bedrooms in the house. I actually have to take off the door to be able to bring in this dresser from New York. Here I have some books. This bookshelf was found on OfferUp for $15, and I heard the competition was fierce to get this bookshelf. But it folds up nicely, it folds up flat, so that's really great. This bed frame is from a company called Thuma, and basically their bed frames are designed so that you can assemble it without any tools. The pieces kind of fit like puzzle pieces, so it was super easy to put together. I just wanted something that would be easy to assemble and easy to disassemble for when we move. And here I have my closet. It's mostly all just my stuff. My husband shares his closet in the other room with the baby. And then above on top, I have some ceiling storage, which I love having. All the stuff that I don't use on a daily basis, like the big luggage, the iMac box, the carpet that we're not using, all goes up there. So this room was basically the first room to get set up when we moved here. We really needed everything in place for the baby. So we have this changing station here, the changing pad. This dresser is from IKEA. And on the side we have some diapers, a humidifier, sound machine, all the baby essentials here. This is my baby's pack and play that we've been using as his regular bed. And it's been working out great because we can travel with it and he can basically sleep in the same space when we're away from home. But now that he's like starting to crawl, we were thinking about transitioning him to maybe a floor bed. Above his crib, we have the baby monitor here. We also have a Google Nest Cam, so we can kind of see the entirety of his room. This right here is probably one of my favorite chairs. This is the nursing chair that I got for the baby. It's pretty small, but it's really comfy, and it's like nice and swivelly and spins around and really comfy. The material is the boucle fabric, which I really like the look of, but it does stain a little bit with like dark denims and things like that. Here we have a couple different blackout curtains for the baby. He likes to sleep when it's like completely dark, so I have this like travel one. It's called Sleep Out, so you can travel with it, put it up with suction cups, but I also have just regular blackout curtains as well. Here on this side, we have more of baby's books and toys and things like that. And this is a closet that the baby has for his clothes and some other messy junk. And also my husband's clothes are in here. All right, let's move to the bathroom. This is the main bathroom of the house. It's pretty standard, has a stand-up shower here. I did end up getting over the toilet storage just to have a little more storage space. And then some more like shelves and things like that to kind of keep all our everyday stuff. Next, we'll go to the office. So this is the office. It's actually the biggest room in the house. I think it's meant to be the main bedroom, but because my husband and I work from home a lot and we have a lot of camera gear, we wanted the biggest space to kind of do our work. So here we have two standing desks. This is my husband's side. This is my side. I used to have this desk like this way, kind of similar to that desk, but I turned it so that I can have this like little concentration nook where I can study and get my work done, and I can also be on Zoom and no one can walk behind me. And it's been really great. This desk shelf creates a lot more space on the desk for me, so It elevates your monitor. You can have your like pens and other stuff on it. On this side is just more storage, office stuff, printer, like more camera gear and electronics here. On this side, we have a closet where we have our merchandise stored. This is our fold-up mattress that we used when my mom was visiting. We basically slept in the office. It's a full size and I think 4 inches thick, and it's pretty comfortable. So highly recommend if you need like a temporary sleeping solution. Next, let's move to the last part of the house. This is all my New York City dreams come true, having washer dryer in unit. And it's honestly so helpful with the baby because you are constantly doing baby's laundry. So it's super nice to have in unit washer dryer. This is the baby's bathtub. We put it over the sink in the kitchen to bathe him. And then on this side, we have more shoe storage and some extra towels, laundry stuff, some like basket of sunscreens. And here is our half bath, or our designated poop bathroom, basically. It's super nice to have an extra toilet, especially with like 3 people in the house, or if you have visitors, just for another person to have the option to go here if you need to. So this concludes the house tour. Thank you guys for coming, and let me know if you have any questions. If you want me to do a separate video tour for the office or the desk tour, or all the baby items that I've been using and enjoying, let me know in the comments below. And thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Bye.